Morning, everybody. Kevin from Watch This with Joe and Kevin. I think I'm here for the season finale of The Sopranos. It's been an amazing last two episodes, but honestly, I know everyone loved 11, um, Polly in the Woods. I really liked the last one a lot. The last episode, number 12, might have been my favorite of the series so far. There was just so much going on and so many layers to the characters revealed. Um, Tone, when it comes to Gloria, Tony didn't just break up with her, but he kind of got there finally on the fact that he's the kind of people that he seeks out. I know he misunderstood the Oedipus thing about wanting to date his mother, but it seems like he was finally starting to crack a little bit of what Dr. Melfi's been trying to tell him for a while here. Um, about how self-destructive she is, and it worked, and clearly he bought it, because the guy that Tony sent to kill her said there's nothing dramatic that's going to happen for you here. There's no big grand gesture. It's not going to be cinematic. You're just going to be dead if you keep messing with Tony Soprano. So Tony really kind of figured out where she was coming from, and what she was looking for. Not, she's, this isn't like a women be crazy. This woman has legitimate serious mental health issues, and Tony couldn't glean that, couldn't understand that, until things really started to blow up for him, into a fatal attraction situation. Then you have Carmela, who is going through a pretty thin gesture of not wanting to live off of Tony's money because it's blood money. She went to a priest that told her, like, you're not the bad guy, just don't live off his money. Someone on Patreon suggested that she would kind of tried out new priests until she got to one that let her continue on her lifestyle, which I think is probably not wrong. I pointed out that it was a new priest last time, which is kind of funny, but I feel like her gestures are just that. She's playing independent, and I know that sounds cruel, but yeah, she stopped wearing the ring, and she looks like she wants to get like a real estate license, start making her own money. But come on, she's still driving the same Mercedes. I think it's a Mercedes, might be a BMW. She's still living in a mansion. You know, she is not getting rid of all of the benefits that come with being married to Tony Soprano. Even if she's taking some small gestures to make herself feel better about it. This is very much a half measure for her. If she truly felt bad about the person that Tony is and the way he makes his money and the harm that he causes and her role in being an enabler, she would divorce him. I don't care how Catholic you are. So this is all just performative surface gestures on her part. And then the final thing, which of course, kind of controlled the entire episode towards the end, as often happens on this show, Jackie Jr. Wanting to play big gangster, of course, completely botches a robbery. Several people are dead. He's on the hook for all of it because it was all his idea. He was a part of it. He took a shot at Christopher. Christopher and Furio were understandably upset. He's hiding in Florida, and Ralphie's getting pulled in to try to police it. Tony doesn't want to put his hands on it too much, but nobody wants to say the thing that's really true, and that is he is a giant Nepo baby, and he is being spared, I feel like, completely because of who his father is, and that's it. If his father wasn't Jackie Jr. would be, as Christopher pointed out, he would be completely dead by now. And it looked like Ralphie and Tony and their conversation wasn't really a conversation. We're both trying to rationalize their way around doing what they probably should do and would do to anybody else, because ultimately it's Jackie's son. Jackie's son is an idiot. He's a terrible character. I don't think he's out of the woods yet. I wouldn't be surprised if Christopher or Furio or somebody else still harbors enough hard feelings to take matters into their own hands down the road, with or without Tony's blessing. Or that Tony or Ralphie get pushed to a point where they can't protect him. Or there's still the possibility that Jackie Jr., moron that he is, does something completely stupid, which, again, the next dumb thing, which really takes his protection away. It puts Tony and Ralphie in a position where they can't really say he didn't mean it, he won't do it again, he's blah blah blah, he's Jackie's son, I'm dating his mom, she'd be really upset. At some point he may just push it too far. I feel like he already did, but I think there's a point of no return that maybe he's not quite there yet. Anyway, I'll go get started here. I want to thank our Patreon subscribers for being here with us. Give a special thank you to Actuary Lurker, Balish Foldes, Chris, Derek Peterson, Jeff, Christy Goverson, NJ, Sudu Gundavarapu, Torgir Linkstad, Weird Magic, Where Panda 47, and Jamie Morgan. Thanks a lot, guys. Glad you're here. 4 episodes on Patreon. Like, comment, and please subscribe. Patreon in the description below. I talked too long, so I kind of rushed that. Pretty sure this is the finale. I didn't look, but the other 2 seasons ended on 13. And so much has happened. I feel like it's been building. This might be it. I feel like this show got roadblocked on a lot of Emmys simply because it was going up against The West Wing at the time. It happens. Better Call Saul is one of the best television shows of all time, in my opinion. Didn't win any Emmys. Never won Emmys. Because of just... everyone else did, which, it happens. Although I will say to my dying day that Squid Game should not have won all the Emmys that it did in competition with Better Call Saul. Oh, God. What is he up to now?
I gotta pee.
Janitor leaves at 8.
You can wait 10 minutes.
Is he just going to get himself expelled at some point? He is not the criminal mastermind that he thinks he is. He's not the guy that gets away with it.
Got it.
Oh, there he is. I was wondering if we were going to get back to him soon or if it was going to be a while.
This is that kid I was telling you about, man.
Welcome to the Boonton Holiday Inn.
Michael K. Williams. I had no idea he was on this.
What's your name?
Probably shouldn't say.
Mr. X, then.
What a great actor, man.
You'll be safe here, bro.
R.I.P.
Your Guido fans would never think to look for you here.
Omar coming.
How do I open this door?
I'll have the deposit, the $40,000 at the end of the week.
If you could transfer...
40,000?
What? What's the matter?
My son lets me live in a place like this. He's such a good boy.
Yeah, well, who's the queen, huh? Come on now. Try those peeps.
Paulie's a sociopath, but that was sweet.
Listen to this. 19-year-old college kid in Michigan. He's coming out for the NBA draft as a sophomore. He figures to go in the first round. He's dead. From crack.
Lynn Bias, that happened to.
You never know with your kids.
It's like I've been saying. The shit that can happen over drug money.
Well, you tried, Tony, with that boy.
Actually, he kind of did.
You're talking shit that's none of your business. And B, I'm gonna give that little fuck our mats. He'll never forget.
No, you won't.
So, this 50 G's, you think you deserve it?
Deserve or guts. It's my territory.
This might get ugly because Paulie's clearly desperate for money now.
The guy cleaned his windshield. He's got a green hat on.
Is that big, huh?
Some birds up ahead flying.
Oh my God.
Some weeds across the street there.
Well, I could be there in a half hour.
I think you see a rabbit or a squirrel.
This is funny.
Oh, what can I do? To be continued, looks like. Tony needs me. We'll work this out another time.
Is this Paulie calling Tony?
Hello.
Tony? It's me.
Oh, did not expect this.
When you and him did the same thing, you got forgiven?
Well, think about it. See if you can figure out the difference.
Yeah, he didn't kill everybody.
Mr. X, can you play chess?
Is he going through withdrawals or something? He is super sweaty here. Oh, is that Furio being paid off for the gunshot wound?
I'm sorry.
Nah, don't apologize. Anyway, I told him to take it up with you.
Oh, what do you want me to do? I mean...
Again, neither one of them wants the responsibility for it.
But more important than the particular decision is that it happened in a timely fashion.
Yeah.
But fuck. Why am I telling you? You know all this. You're a captain.
I love this passive aggression.
Sorry he called your house.
Don't apologize.
Ralphie's a terrible person, so I don't mind if horrible things kind of befall him, even when they're not his fault. He beat a girl to death.
Neither of you had ever gotten so much as a passing grade on any geometry test. And then the midterm. Sister Agnes shared these with me.
Oh, no.
Both of you got 96% correct. Remarkable.
What's the one they missed? Is that the clue?
I'd like to call your parents and share the good news with them.
Oh, you really don't have to.
If you cooperate now, it'll be easier later.
All we did was study hard.
Did they get the same one wrong?
It was both your urines that Mr. Lubomov spent 2 hours scrubbing.
Oh, he's lying. That's funny.
He's the one who peed first. I didn't even have to pee till he did it.
The janitor did a DNA test, you idiots.
Let me put it this way. How big can you make your hair?
Oh, she went undercover to work Adriana?
Yeah.
Yo, I think you're done for.
We just started.
Yeah, but the way she's developing her nights.
So he was a great actor right from the start.
I win again.
Now, see, you should have played that out. That's the only way you're going to learn.
God, he was always cool.
You guys need anything?
No, I'm cool.
What are you laughing at?
See, there are parts of him that's just a nice guy. So Ralphie had him killed. That was Ralphie's guy, right?
Forget it, I don't care. Let him do it.
Are you sure, honey?
What the fuck did I just say?
By the way, I just killed your kid.
The Super Bowl returns to Tampa, and so does.
Oh, Lynn Dawson.
Dime? Full circle
You got
for
it.
Ravens quarterback who was
Love that
right
guy.
out of this town.
Chris Collinsworth.
I'm going to the betting parlor.
Oh, they're still fighting. Yep.
I've been dreaming of that fucking lo mein all the way to fuck over here. Now who came in here and ate my shit?
Was it a salad? He said romaine, right?
Hello. Yeah. Carmela. Sounds like she's crying.
Did she find out about Ralph or Jackie first? I did not expect Jackie to be dealt with this quickly. I thought it would stretch into at least another season.
Yeah. What?
Permanent expulsion.
Oh.
I prayed I would never see this.
Even
So
I
they
managed to
don't know
get through
about
school
Jackie
without getting expelled.
Yeah, you're not the kid that gets away with it.
I work hard all day to pay for this 6,000 square foot house.
Woof.
All kinds of scooters and bicycles. Columbia University. And for what? To come home to this?
Sucks to be you.
Oh my God.
My God, Tony!
Yeah.
She was gonna send Harper there, but she didn't have the money and it was too fucking late.
I'm not sending him away.
We're looking at those brochures.
I mean, he's having a bad run.
HMI, Hudson Military Institute. Our second century of excellence.
We're just looking, honey.
We're looking, and then you're going.
He would be tough to deal with. Like, what do you do?
Oh, hi, Marie. No. Oh, my God.
Yeah, so this is that call.
You see?
Strange reaction to that news from both of them. Oh God, Meadow's gonna hate this.
I heard you cracked and copped to everything.
They had my DNA.
Moron. It takes like 6 weeks to get.
Yeah, school isn't getting a DNA test on a stolen quiz.
Jackie, he was doing a drug deal with some black dudes, and they shot him. He's like dead.
I don't know that it was really his place to tell her.
Fortunately, they were no longer boyfriend and girlfriend.
How's your daughter taking it?
Not very well.
Yeah.
We never discussed exactly what you want for your children.
I don't want them to end up in Booton with their face blown off.
Yeah.
You followed your father into his business.
I never have a choice. I try to make sure my kids have every opportunity.
I agree, he does.
And your son?
AJ? In my business, forget it.
I agree. I don't think AJ's that guy. Every time he's done something bad, he's been caught.
You know, he's the first person my own age that I knew that ever tried.
Yeah, I mean, that is a big deal, for sure. It was the next boyfriend she really cared about.
Look at who his father was. Look at everybody we know.
Let's not get cute.
When I'm being cute, I'll let you know.
I mean, she's not wrong.
So whatever you're thinking, you just stop thinking it right now because that is not what happened.
I can't imagine CJ. I can't imagine AJ in one of these places. But then again, they get kids like him all the time.
How do we do things differently here at HMI than at your former school?
I don't know.
Well, I realize you don't know. I'm about to tell you. Here, the higher good is the good of the core, as General MacArthur said in his farewell address at the Point. The core, the core, the core.
I don't know how to feel about this, honestly.
1900 to 2100 is evening study time. Taps, lights out, 2200 hours. What's missing? Give up?
Fun? Yeah.
Why do guys in the army or like spies use that O thing when they tell time?
Oh my God.
Please give Mr. Soprano the standard TOI while I meet with his parents.
Sir, yes, sir.
I don't know about AJ, but I do think there are kids that this would benefit, that need this kind of structure and discipline. And a lot of them just need therapy. I guess you have to figure out who's who.
Be an army of one.
Why be an army at all? How about a veterinarian? Isn't there enough war?
Oh my God.
One day at a time.
You want to train him to be a professional killer?
The cherry bomb with the nails in it. You think it was AJ?
No, that is what I'm trying to tell you. He is still a child. He's a normal child. Is to make him follow orders by instilling fear.
He thinks the world owes him a fucking living.
They're both right.
Oh no, fuck that! Allow me!
This is a tough issue when you have a kid who's a, complete troublemaker.
About the sit down. I haven't heard in
Jesus Christ, can I bury my best friend's kid?
Yeah. It's a funeral, man.
Oh my God.
Oh. No, sweetheart, let's sit here.
Yeah, it's tough. It doesn't help that Jackie was overly entitled to see where AJ is, so I can kind of see where Tony's coming from. Military school might be an overreaction, I don't know.
My partner and I cut this. Devotional music. It's a little ragged, it's a demo. Christian contemporary.
God, Janice sucks so much.
I got here first. Cocksucker.
Sit down, relax, have a coffee.
I mean, Tony's here first.
You know, Sil, it's the most expensive nursing home in the state.
It's a retirement community.
It's a good callback.
But I'll figure it out. Worked every fucking penny. I'm the hero now, boy.
Well, the $50,000 he's owed here would definitely go a long way.
All right, 5's just a negotiating platform. Take it easy.
It's not 5. We all know that.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, I'm leaving $38,000 on the table.
Tony, I had to park the car all the way over there.
Oh, God, Furio's still... So now is Paulie going to do something stupid?
Can you tell me where I can find something more dressy? Not evening, but muted.
I'll go look.
Oh, there she is.
It's his boss's mother's wake. I said, come on, you think Tony even noticed for like 1 minute what I had on? But he keeps on about everything.
I was gonna go sit with the Starbucks.
So was I.
You wanna go together?
Yeah.
Great.
I don't know what Adriana can do for her. She's not really involved in anything.
My associates and I have offices conveniently located.
Oh my God. He's going to be miserable for at least a while.
Oh, Sergeant Bilko.
You put on the hat?
No way.
Oh, please. We look so cute at the uniform company.
Put the hat on for your mother.
No.
What did you say?
Okay, let's not escalate this. Yeah.
Now look at that. I'm serious. You look very impressive.
Oh my God, if I wasn't already married.
Oh my God.
Stand up straight, okay?
I'm standing fucking straight.
Hey, you keep it up, goddammit.
Again, they're both right. He is overly pampered and weak. And I don't mean in like a masculine way. I mean, he just... Has no self-control. Oh no, the anxiety. He's gonna pass out, isn't he?
Hey,
Anthony.
Jay. Hey, Jay.
Anthony, here.
Get some water or something.
I'm surprised that the school didn't report it when he did it on the football field.
When you blame your genes, you're really blaming yourself.
Yeah.
Fucking verbum day school. Turns out it happened before. But they didn't tell us.
Okay, good. That's what I was wondering about.
I prefer to resolve things directly, but this time I'm gonna sue.
The school did screw up there.
You don't understand.
Make me understand.
We can't send them to that place.
Yes.
I mean, it's a fair question. Parents have to deal with this all the time. What is he doing?
Last year I made bail so fast, my soup was still warm when I got home.
All right, come on, keep moving.
It is a bold choice to arrest people at a funeral before the service.
Jesus Christ, you told me 11 o'clock. I'm sorry. Sorry, that's all I hear.
Oh my God.
Junior, don't leave me.
Oh my God, man.
And we commit his body to the ground.
Ugh. Oof.
The Lord make his face to shine upon him and be gracious to him. The Lord lift up his countenance upon him.
How surreal must it be to go to a funeral of a person you had murdered? Is anyone ever going to figure out that Ralphie's the one who did it?
Yeah, right. I mean, if my dad still controlled all the crime in North Jersey, like,
Oh my God.
I'd probably want to drop it too. But then, it might not have happened.
Wait, this is way beyond.
It is.
Want a drink? I gotta go, but mine's alone.
So did you go to Junior first? Now Junior's going to try to interfere?
Sad day.
Mm-hmm. Kid was always a dumb fuck, though, wasn't he?
I mean, yeah.
You know, if Jackie Sr. was still acting boss, would a child passed away, this place would be filled to the rafters. Flower cars up and down the block.
That's a shot at Tony.
I mean, he's my dear friend, but come on.
I was just saying that to Junior. That maybe Tony fundamentally don't respect the elderly.
Oh, come on, man.
He asks about you.
Give him my love.
I will. You'll like hearing that.
This is all going to escalate for next season, isn't it?
If there's ever anything I can do, anything, he shouldn't hesitate.
This is all going to go so bad. 12,000 was awful low, by the way.
Aren't you afraid what your parents are gonna say about, I don't know, whatever? And he would just go, they don't give a shit.
Oh my God, this is going to get into her head about AJ, isn't it?
What you take from this is an excuse to get intrusive and controlling. That is not what I'm talking about. Jesus.
She didn't say that. Okay, yeah. That's in your head. Ugh. Two detestable people right there.
They're back!
Fucking Mike Gendler. Great fucking turn.
Everyone's out of jail.
Come on, Junior, sing it.
He's got a good voice if that's him. I'm surprised to see some of these couples together who I thought were never going to be together again. Looking at you, Artie.
Oops, I did it again. This is such bullshit.
Whoa! Did that girl really get to her? Yeah, because Meta was wondering. You got to feel for the kids a little bit. I mean, they act out because of who their parents are, but rough to watch self-destruction. Okay. Really, really shocked me, the death of Jackie Jr. Again, I thought his arc was going to go on a little bit longer. He'd obviously really screwed up. I'm not surprised that it was Ralphie who did it. I thought Ralphie was a real big prime suspect or possibility on who would eventually deal with Jackie Jr. I'm not surprised that he died. I'm not surprised Ralphie did it. I'm surprised it was such a quick decision. I don't know. Maybe everything got accelerated because of his phone call to Tony. He wasn't calling Ralphie. Tony was complaining to Ralphie about the phone call, telling him to deal with it. And Ralphie found a quicker, easier way to deal with it that obviously didn't work out for everybody. Didn't work out for most people besides Ralphie. So, I mean, it really is a tragic ending for a character. And Junior's right. The kid was an idiot. You really hate to see this level of consequence just for being an idiot. I mean, we're kind of seeing lashing out from AJ and Meadow right now, for different reasons, possibly. But I think it all kind of comes down to who their parents are. You know, they're fighting, and AJ just turns up his music and drowns it out, even though they're fighting about him ultimately. I don't know. Moving forward, the relationships are pretty strained in the entire family. You know, I was thinking again at the funeral, you know, Carmela's trying to do her own thing to get away from Tony's money so she feels okay about everything. She was wearing the fur coat, the very expensive fur coat that Tony got for to the funeral. And the issue that I think is, you know, like I said, we start and drop a lot of storylines. I think one that isn't is going to be the FBI agent who is befriending Adriana. I don't know where that's going. Obviously, Adriana is being used to get to Christopher, who is going to be used to get to Tony. I don't know how you leverage Adriana because I don't really feel like she does anything overly illegal. I mean, other than kind of like Carmela, you know, enjoying the fruits of Christopher's illegality, I don't think that she herself knows anything. I don't think Christopher comes home and tells her too much. Kind of by design, probably, so that, you know, she isn't an accomplice after the fact or anything like that. So I don't know how that's going to go forward. Maybe it kind of peters out like the microphone on the lamp did, or maybe it becomes a thing, but I really don't think that's going to be the end of it. Man, really good setup for season 4 here, though, isn't it? We just had a really good run of episodes to wrap up season 3 here. I'm very excited for season 4. And, you know, the bigger question I mentioned during the episode, is it ever going to come out that Ralphie is the one that had Jackie Jr. killed? And if it is, are there going to be consequences? Because clearly a lot of people agreed with the decision. Christopher kind of saw through it. That it wasn't a drug deal gone bad, that he was assassinated. He thought Tony did it, not Ralphie, but he's not wrong. So is it going to come out? Is there anybody that's going to be that upset? I mean, obviously, Roe and, you know, people in Jackie Jr.'s family would be upset, but if Tony's crew finds out, if Tony and Junior find out, what are the repercussions going to be if they find out that Ralphie did it? What's going to be happening with Paulie? Because in the last couple episodes, Paulie's becoming increasingly defiant. This one, he was really kind of stirring the pot to try to get people turned against Tony, which is a terrible idea. It hasn't worked out. It hasn't worked out for anybody that's done it. You know, I think, you know, it's a really Hollywood trope notion that you can get ahead by skewering your boss. But I think in this show and in the real world, that's generally not the case. It just looks bad for you, and it's going to look bad for Paulie that he's doing it. And there's still the consequence out there of an injured Russian or Chechen, I can't remember, soldier. He killed 13 Chechens/Czechoslovakians who may come back into the picture, and there may be consequences with the Russians for Paulie there. Paulie is, I feel like, dancing on a minefield a little bit. There's really some danger that he's calling for himself, and I'm really excited to see how that kind of manifests itself moving forward. You know, it's a 6 or 7 seasons on the show. I think, I don't know, 6 or 7 seasons, and I do feel like, you know, the farther we get into the show, you know, plot armor starts to fall off a little bit on supporting characters. We already saw it with Sal. We saw it with Jackie Jr. here. It can fall off for Christopher, Adriana, Paulie. Anyone can lose their plot armor with the exception of Tony on this show, I feel like. He's the one guy that's got to be around till the end, I feel like. But I think there's going to be some consequences for a lot of stuff we saw towards the end of this season here, and I'm really excited and look forward to that. This is just great writing. Appreciate you guys. I will catch you for the season 4 premiere.